Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Let's get rocking and rolling. What's going on in the spot market? We have gold up $3.30 to $2,388, and we have silver up 1 penny to 27.84. The GSR is sitting at a nosebleed 85.98. The 10-year yield is up a hair at 4.179. The dollar index is also up quite a bit at 104.76. Copper prices, well, it had a date with 4 and it hit it. I think earlier this morning. It is now down 6.7 cents to 4.018. Now I think this is probably where copper is going to rest at the bottom for a while. We could be done with the sell-off in commodities, just thinking. Okay, economic calendar, and it is Tuesday. Today we have the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, we have consumer confidence, and we have job openings. Tomorrow, ADP employment and FOMC interest rate decision. So, as I've said before, silver tends to run prior to interest rate announcements and inflation releases, but has not been true so far. Can we get a run in silver today? It is pretty cheap. Will we see over 30 again? Boy, I don't know. We're getting further away in both price and time, but I'd love to see us get back in the 29s right here. If we don't, we may be stuck in this 27 to 30 range for a while. Pre-market indicator, we are at neutral at 47. Dow futures down 40, S&P futures up 9, NASDAQ futures up 51. The stock market seems to be coiling for a fall here. That is my opinion. All right, and do you have you still have your double NVIDIA ETF trade on? You may want to pull that back here. I don't think things are going to go well. Everyone expecting rate cuts, everybody expecting a soft landing, but recession is showing its ugly face, and the stock market is still priced for perfection. And some companies are disappointing, so especially the tech companies. So I don't know. I would not trust the stock market here. I'd love to see a rotation into metals, but that is what I would want. That doesn't mean that's going to happen. Okay, best 1/10 gold eagle is over at Liberty, 274.88. All right, let's go up to the 1/10 Philharmonic. That is at Liberty also, 259.55. Good price on there. On that, quarter ounce Britannia, Liberty, 639.08. Quarter ounce Eagle, let's do the Eagles, is 644.55. We have got the half ounce Eagle, which I still like, even though it's in the slab. It's cheaper than the raw, 1,268 at Liberty Coin. And for a full Eagle, you are going to pay $2,455.79 at bullion exchanges. However, gold is up at Costco. You got my alerts late last night, so I didn't feel like I had to do them again this morning. But the Buffalo and the Eagle are up at Costco. They are the same price at $24.50. Let's double check that, see if they are still the same price. And if you have the money to buy big gold, this is where I would buy it. This very moment is when I would buy it. But here we have the Buffalo. Come on back. Come on back. Oh, the Buffalo went out of stock. Thinking. Let's do the Eagle while it's thinking about the Buffalo. Eagle. What's going on with Costco? Well, you're going to have to trust me. $24.50 is the price for Eagles and Buffaloes on Costco. Oh, very, very weird. Maybe they're going out of stock. Well, you know, half an hour ago they were both up, and after 4% rebates, so you'd be at about $23.50 on big gold. I'd get the Buffalo over the Eagle. Let's just go ahead and go to silver. Now in Silver Eagles, we have one at spot at bullion exchanges, but Hero Bullion coming in as the leader this morning at 32.18, 419 over spot. Yes, Eagles are cheap, and here we have finally the U.S. Mint has posted their production for the month of July, and they threw up 1.7 million silver eagles for the month of July. So they are just late in reporting what they've been doing, but they in fact are making silver eagles. And not a whole lot of gold, though. Gold looking pretty anemic here. But eagles, full force, 1.7 million. They'll probably finish the year at 25 to 30 million eagles. There are plenty of them out there right now, but there won't always be. And I would not avoid the eagles. If you can get a good deal on eagles, maybe here or on eBay, or if Costco puts their deal up and you get eagles closer to 31, I'd be buying eagles right now. Okay, my green light is still on. As I said, I'm not going to turn it off as prices linger down here in the lower end of the range. I see no reason to stop buying here, and I do not see much lower prices. Looks like we could explore 27 for a hot minute, but I don't think we belong at 27. I think we should be over 28 by now. Again, that's opinion, that is not fact. And, we definitely lost the uptrend in silver, so now we got to bounce around and reestablish it. I hope we do that today or tomorrow. So that's what I think. All right, moving on. We can get one maple at spot at bullion exchanges. We can get the remainder of the tube at bullion exchanges, 30.93 for maples. And kangaroos, bullion exchanges, 01 at spot, and the remainder of the tube at 30.79. Britannia's good price this morning on Britannia's over at Hero, matching that Noah's Ark price, 30.07 for Britannia's at Hero Bullion. And of course, the deal I showed you, I think yesterday, now they're under 30 bucks. Not to be outdone, Bullion Express has got the Noah's Ark Armenian coins at 29.94. Somebody must have dumped a big box of those on Bullion Express, because that is really cheap, guys. Okay, multi-spot deals over at Bullion Exchanges. Pick them all up, get them all in your cart. And here are the deals at Costco. I'm going to try the Buffalo one more time, hoping it comes back up. There it is. I told you. So, it's really hard when you don't have the funds to buy a big buffalo. But if you buy this, I don't think you will ever regret it. Don't go into debt to do it. But if you can save up for a while for one of these 1 ounce buffaloes, you'll definitely want it in your stack. You'll have it forever. And that's a great coin. Eagles, same price, so they have flubbed the pricing on that. Buffaloes ought to be more expensive than eagles. If you're going small, though, you can certainly do it over at APMEX with junk at 207.92 times face, dollar over spot. Coin dealers on YouTube that I recommend, links on my website, will probably get you junk at spot. But if you're buying online, you might as well pick up these walkers, which look remarkably good for 20.87 times face. I wouldn't hesitate to buy those, and if you do, please drop me a line and tell me if they are as nice looking, full date. Can I get a big picture? Are they going to be full date walkers? That is a really great deal. If you believe in junk, you have to like that. All right, and moving on, not much changes in the silver area. Should be maybe a hair cheaper. Let's see what the Scottsdale Rolos are going for. They're going for 161.71 for a 5 ounce Rolo. And what else do I want to hit here? These little bars were pretty darn cheap. 293.75 for the Unity bars over at Hero. And in the 1 ounce category, I forgot to do this yesterday. Golden State Mint, 30.86 for these very attractive Golden State Mint rounds. But you can find 1 ounce rounds probably around 30. Let's take a look. 30.03 over at SD Bullion for secondary market rounds. Okay, bars you'll pay a little bit more for. What's going on eBay? Well, the Libertads are still there at $8.30 for a tube of 25, and use your credit cards. Use that Amex credit card or the PayPal credit card to get 3% back, and you get a pretty good price on libs. Links for those cards are on my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. Best price on Eagles today. Can we get an Eagle? Eagle $6.61 for a tube of BU Eagles. Might get a Type 1, which I would like very much over the Type 2. and which Type 2 came into existence in 2021, if you don't know. And in 2021, we had a Type A and a Type B. Both are extremely collectible because it was a switchover year and the mintage on both are lower than normal. So if you get a 2021, stash those away for the future, Type A or Type B. I'm heavily invested in the Type A. Type A, the last of the line. And those do well in the aftermarket. Okay, but these, who knows what year you'll get, but they are about 33 a coin prior to rebates and about 32 an eagle after rebates for Type 1 Silver Eagles. How about maples? Now they're going to make me do the math here. $7.50 for a tube of maples, which would be, oh, that's easy. Okay, good. Hey, here's some luck today. We have random year maples on sale. They might be pre-shield guard. Let's do the math first. They're about 30 bucks a coin, and then about 29 for maples after rebates. Now let's take a good look and see what the caveats are. Okay, good seller, BGASC, certainly a good price. Pictures look okay, but they're showing you a 2012. That will be pre-shield guard. Let's see if they caveat these in any way, because they know if they're spotted or toned, and they'll tell you usually down here. Uncirculated condition, which can include toning, milk spots, or slight contact marks. Okay, so you're kind of rolling the dice if you go with these $29 maples. You decide if you want to do that, but if you want to move up to BUs, you would pay $30 more, about $1 a coin more. So if you're going to do eBay this morning, I might give these shitty maples a try. Maybe you'll get some good ones. Okay, Britannias, are they going to beat that price? No, Britannias are higher, $7.80 for a tube of 25. And Krugerrands, are they cheaper than $7.80? $7.75, yes they are. That's going to be in the 30, well, let me do the math. $7.75. Krugerrands are also known to spot, just so you know. Divided by 25 equals 31 full price, and then with your credit cards times 0.97 equals 30 bucks. Okay, well that's a push with the Britannias and the Noah's Ark up above. How about junk? Can we get junk for less than $1 over spot? Now this is what walkers typically look like. They're all slick and crappy, and they don't go by face value. They go by weight, because those things were clutched in somebody's hand for decades and decades and decades, and made it through the Depression, etc. So yeah, they're very worn. Those go by weight, so don't buy slick walkers based on face value. Let's see, you're going to get to 21.5 times face. That would be about 20.80. That's about a push with that Bullion Express deal. I'd get those walkers from Bullion Express if I were buying junk this morning. Or I would go to Vermilion Enterprises, Minot Coin and Bullion, or Coin Huskers on YouTube. Links in my website. Okay, and Carson Cities. Oh, let's find a pretty Carson City. Let's go up here. 1883. All right. Yeah, it's got some black dots on it. Let's find a nicer. Oh, look at this. In the slab. Oh, graded GSA in the slab. MS63. Sweet, sweet. Now, 350 bucks is a lot of money, but I've never been disappointed with Carson's unless I... Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Set a little money aside for some numismatics. I don't think you'll be disappointed over time. Just beautiful. Okay, and you can get the MS64 peace dollars, about 65 bucks. They're ubiquitous, but they won't always be in full circulation. So it's not a bad investment. I would certainly do that before I'd buy anything from the U.S. Mint that's a replica at twice the price and won't be worth melt after a while. Okay, cheapest kilo this morning is $9.40. Are kilos getting cheaper? Okay, it's a small seller, 100% feedback, $9 shipping. That's $9.50 on that kilo. About the same price, but that's a better looking kilo there. Let's do the math. 950 divided by 32.15 equals 29.54 before rebates and times 0.97 with a good credit card. And you are at 28.66. Well, still a dollar over. What was that? Yeah, $1.50 over. No, a dollar over spot. Not a bad looking kilo. Let's see if we can find a better looking kilo here. Something nice. Sunshine Mint, 972. Well, I'd probably want that, but I love Sunshine Mint bars. Okay, that's it for the kilos and kilo kooks. Kilo kooks, 10.25 before rebates, about 1,000 even on a kilo kook this morning. Rolls of kooks are going for 33.25, about 32.25 after credit card rebates for a roll of beautiful kookaburras. Those come encapsulated and shrink wrapped. You won't even have to shrink wrap it yourself. Okay, can we get a deal on 100-ounce rounds? Yeah. 29.27 for these stackable Liberty Bell rounds. That's very nice. And you'd be about 28.27, about 75 cents over spot if you go through eBay this morning if you have a good credit card. All right, anything else here? I'm going to skip the Johnson Matthey and the Morgans and Peace dollars. Let's look at the Platinum Eagle. I think Platinum's going to bounce in here. 1121, a little under 1100 after rebates. I got to go back and check spot price. I got a feeling silver's going to make a move today, but that could be wrong. It certainly took a beating yesterday, didn't it? But did you notice how it recovered? So we were down, I think, 50 cents at one point, and then came back to like down a dime, and now we're pretty flat with that. But anything can happen today and tomorrow. Let's go back to the deals. Anything else I want to show you? Oh, gold. I completely forgot gold. Okay, 1/10 gold. Cheapest 1/10 gold you can get is $264. And then after 3% off, you'd be at about $258 on a gold Philharmonic. And if you want an eagle, you are going to get an eagle for about $275, about $268 after rebates. You can check the sellers on that. But you know what I forgot to show you is this little polar bear up here. Where's my polar bear? Oh, it didn't load. Huh. Oh, hell. Thought it was right down. Here it is. Okay. 1/10 polar bear. It's not a bad straight up deal. $259.69 for a majestic polar bear in the slab. That would make a nice little gift for somebody, maybe a kid or a grandkid. It's going to be nice looking in that slab. Hard to stack, you know, in these slabs, but and that is a coin, I believe. Yeah, it's a Canada 2023 4/9 gold. Good that it's in a slab because 4/9 gold does scratch very easily. That's the one downside. Very cute. That'd be good for the grandkids, eh? Okay, I meant to show you that and I forgot. Let's get back to gold on eBay. So that's about a push with that sovereign gold coin there. I'm sorry. What did I do here? Get your act together. Okay, so yeah, you saw that 1/10 gold. You can get that as cheap as $264 minus rebates for other sovereign gold. Let's go to quarter ounce gold and quarter ounce gold round 625. 20 bucks off would get you about 605 for a gold round. That's 50 bucks over melt, something like that. That's not a bad price. And then if you want to go up to a Panda, 636, about 616 for a quarter ounce gold Panda. And if you're going to want to go all the way to an Eagle, just type in Eagle up here, and we'll get to, ooh, look at that, the gold nugget coin. Those were priced a little bit higher than that, I think, when they first came out. I mean, adjusting for spot price. You can get an Eagle for $667. Oh, is that a good deal? Ooh, $667 for a quarter ounce Eagle. You would be 20 bucks off. You'd be $647 for a quarter ounce Eagle from Liberty. $647. Let's go back to the top. Not that. Let's go back to the top. $647. How much cheaper is that than this quarter ounce eagle. 644. Bold's got eBay beat this morning. Well, there you go. Buy as many as you want of those. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on gold for the moment. And let's see if there's anything in the picks of the day. These Rolos, are they cheaper on eBay? Yeah, they're about 32. They're 163 before credit card rebates. They are 3% off, would be about $5 off. They're 158, 31.6 for the Scottsdale Rolo after rebates, if you like those. Anything up in the Scottsdale auctions, people get discouraged and they stop bidding on this stuff. You can pick up 20 ounces of stackers, get in the bid. 609 puts you about $30 an ounce. Currently, out the door would be about $29 an ounce for those Scottsdale stackers. And here are those Rolos. Oh, they're up for auction as well. 158 is the current bid. And the 20-ounce clunker bar, because you can clunk somebody on the head with it. It's that big and that substantial. 607 going off at about $30 an ounce on that. And they've got their 5-ounce Libertads going off at 801, 4 hours left. So that's 25 into 801. Let's do the math. 801. Sometimes you can snag a deal here. Divided by 25 equals 32 an ounce is what, whoa, okay, those are going to go up a little bit, and then times your credit card rebate. So those are currently trading at 31.07 on 5-ounce libs. They are 23s. I think the mintage is higher in 23s. Yeah, they're having a hard time selling them because everybody knows that now. But that'd be a steal if you could snipe that thing. That'd be very nice in the 32, even 33, 34 area. That's very nice right there. So worth looking at the Scottsdale Mint auctions this morning. And you can click through my link on the website to get those. Okay, and bars, there's stuff in my store. I think you guys like my little skulls. Thank you very much for buying those. And other things you may need, from the Sigma Precious Metals Verifier to the Monster Box that's empty. Yes, you have to fill it. To a Food Saver shrink wrapper and other sponsors of the website. I appreciate you shopping there, guys, for anything you need. Here's the Amex card. It's good. Here's the PayPal card. It's good. Anything else in the picks of the day? You know I like these 10-ounce Tudor Beasts. They are $3.17 this morning. I'm not going to keep going. Let's just go check spot price. I want to see silver run. Okay, it's down 3 cents. Let's see what's going on again. Not with the GSR. GSR is just too dang high. Too dang high here. Look at this. It ran all the way back up to where it was. Where's the downside? Back to 70, 76? Well, we were at 72, 73. I don't know, man. I don't think GSR can get too much higher here, can it? Okay, and we have the 10-year down again as everybody's buying bonds. And we have the dollar up again because clearly stuff is going on in Europe. It's going on in China. And it's certainly, what's the country I'm forgetting? The euro, the yuan. I'm forgetting one of the other countries that's devaluing and lowering rates. They can't wait to bring rates down all across the world. It's bankrupting them, these higher rates. But inflation isn't completely kicked yet. So yeah, inflation is dropping. I don't think it's going to hit 2% though. So yeah, the Fed's going to be, inoculated here to make a rate cut, maybe even tomorrow. Like if they have a rate cut tomorrow, I think the market would be very happy about that. And they probably won't. And if they get into September and they do 50 basis points, which I think everybody is expecting, that is pretty much what the market expects. If they do anything less than that because they're a little worried about, inflation staying sticky, the market could get roiled. But right now, at least with oil starting to crack down, looks like oil is heading into a downtrend. Why is that? Well, I'll give you 2 words: Donald Trump. Okay, and Donald Trump is the favorite to win the presidency here, obviously. And he is going to drill, baby, drill, okay, scorched earth and all that for those green people out there. But he doesn't give a shit about that stuff. He is just going to drill till the cows come home, flood the market with oil. How are they going to keep $75 oil prices with that coming around the bend? So I think oil is probably going back to $50, and that will be good for inflation, and that may be the tailwind the Fed needs to get down to 2%, and then a recession may take us down further and may take us into depression. Who knows what happens after a recession hits and the stock market falls apart? But that's just my view on things. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I would appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more of this, and get over to the website, subscribe there. I'll do my alerts for anything that's good and tasty and cheap. I'm not sponsored by any bullion dealer. I'm just giving you the real deal here wherever I can find it, and I do appreciate your support. Thanks so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Come on, Silver, run. Oh, sorry about that. Where am I?